This is ABC 7 News at 5. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes.
And I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for being with us. Topping our news tonight, the impact of Tropical Storm Colin still being felt in Bradenton Beach days after the storm made landfall.
Several boats sunk in the storm and are still in the water. The historic Bridge Street Pier is damaged and a popular dock is closed. ABC 7's Rick Adams has our top story this evening.
The sign does tell a story. The day dock here in Bradenton Beach remains closed. Back there, a sunken ship can be seen with its mast sticking up out of the water. Two boats ended up sinking near the day dock, all thanks to the wrath brought on by Tropical Storm Colin. One boat was removed Wednesday night. The other still remains. Officials tell us there could be as many as 6 or more sunken ships near the pier area and in the vicinity of the clock tower.
It's unfortunate for the people who own the sailboats and boats out here in the harbor that sank. But it is something we don't see. The historic Bridge Street Pier was closed for a short while because of minor damage from runaway boats. The pier has since reopened. The day dock is closed for the time being. That's something that has disrupted business for people who work out of the day dock, such as Paradise Boat Tours and Bradenton Beach Parasail.
We just had to make some unexpected changes. Like I said, we have our other location in Holmes Beach. We've just simply had to operate out of there, and the city's done a great job of accommodating us.
We haven't noticed so much a change in the business. We've just had to provide a different tactic of getting our folks on and off the boat.
A boat tow truck will remove the remainder of the sunken boats in the coming days. The city of Bradenton Beach will have to pick up the tab, some of which will be covered with grant money. Officials are still assessing the total cost of the damage.
The few boaters that didn't use good judgment and didn't have their boats secured out in the anchorage, they've just spoiled it for everyone.
And the mayor tells us the sunken boat could be removed as early as today here on this Thursday, and the day dock could reopen shortly after that. Reporting from Bradenton Beach, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Rick, thank you. We now know just how much damage Tropical Storm Colin did to our beaches, at least in Sarasota County. The county's Environmental Protection Division staff assessed all of the beaches Tuesday. They found the storm caused 5 to 10 feet of erosion in some areas on Casey and Manasota Keys. The erosion is so severe in parts of the beaches that there are 2 homes that have been declared uninhabitable. Well, they can't live there until repairs are made. Some dune walkover structures and seawalls were also damaged. Storm surge and high winds also took a toll on beaches, some of which are undergoing renourishment projects. Many early season sea turtle nests were also impacted, and nest markers were down or even washed away. New developments tonight in a case involving an elderly woman facing $150,000 in fines because of code violations. Today, the city of Sarasota deciding to waive those fines. The city says a code compliance special magistrate waived all fines, charged a 90-year-old Marie Sikorsky. Her home on Weber Street deteriorated while it was vacant for 6 years. She was fined $500 a day by the city because of safety concerns at the home. Since our story originally aired in late May, people from around the community pitched in to make those repairs needed. The city says the property now meets health and safety codes following recent improvements made by Good Samaritan licensed contractor. And the case is now closed.
Some business owners in downtown Sarasota are pushing the same message onto their patrons. Stop giving money to the homeless. Posters with the headline, "Your kindness could kill," are popping up along Main Street, suggesting that your money is often used to buy drugs and alcohol. Merchant Association President Ron Soto says several business owners asked him to organize this campaign like he did back in 2014. Those involved are also handing out cards with a list of 40 local shelters and clinics for the homeless. Their hope is that people's cash will be donated to one of these services instead.
The restaurants kind of take it on the chin all the time. They're trying to serve meals outside at an outdoor cafe, and you have somebody coming over and asking their patrons, hey, can you give me money?
And that's what's happening right down here in Sarasota, is that more people are coming to this area because people are giving away the dollars.
In February, the city of Sarasota revised an ordinance to allow all forms of personal solicitation in certain areas like sidewalks and parks. They say they likely won't get involved in the crusade by these businesses.
A shopping center in Sarasota that some neighbors complain is an eyesore may soon get redeveloped. The owners of the Ringling Shopping Center at the corner of Ringling Boulevard and Lime Avenue have reached an agreement with the city of Sarasota. The city will amend its comprehensive plan and zoning for that site so the center can be redeveloped. Right now, only a couple of stores are open at the center. The rest are vacant. People who live near it hope the new owners will bring in new tenants and shopping options.
It'd be nice to see the small business take advantage of a plaza like this, bakery, stuff like that.
Zoning and comprehensive plan amendment should be finalized within the next 6 months. After that's complete, the owners will have lots of options to redevelop it with residential and commercial uses.
DeSoto Square Mall in Bradenton is closed tonight. Mall management says due to a power outage, the entire mall is closed. Hudson's Furniture and Sears are not affected by the outage and they are still open. Florida Power and Light crews are working to restore power. Management hopes that the problem will be fixed so that the mall can reopen on Friday morning. No word on what caused this power outage. We are now in the midst of hurricane season, and emergency responders on the Suncoast are making sure they're prepared for a storm.
ABC 7's Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan joins us now live from Longboat Key, where a hurricane seminar is going on right now. Bob?
That's right, Scott. In fact, Don Hermy talking right now. We had Ed McCrane here, Dan Noah from the National Weather Service, and folks from the insurance industry as well as from the state talking about how to prepare. Obviously, it's very important. We learned our lesson just a few days ago with Colin, just saying that these things can pop up very quickly and enter our coastline. So if you haven't been to one of these seminars, I know I'm giving a couple in the future, you can always go to mysuncoast.com and watch our hour-long special. So just go to mysuncoast.com and watch our hour special there. Here's the weather right now. We have tropical moisture staying with us, unfortunately, and a lot of rainfall has fallen in interior portions of our area for the most part. We had a heavy rain shower near northwest Bradenton earlier, but most of the action has been inland. It's sunny, it's hot, it's sticky right now. The humidity at 65%, but the dew point really tells the story at 74. You can see that heavy rain still gathering out there in the Gulf, and that's headed our way, so we could see a very stormy morning once again with more heavy rain, so a flood watch remains in effect for parts of Florida. We'll have more on that. And obviously the big seminar, the 13th annual Longboat Key seminar taking place right here. I'll be talking in about 15 minutes after my next weather. Back to you guys.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. Governor Scott says he'll travel to Louisiana next week to try to encourage more businesses to move to Florida. Scott says during his so-called domestic trade mission, he'll meet with business owners there. His visit follows the Louisiana governor's decision to call a special session to raise taxes in the financially strapped state. Scott claims Governor Edwards has already approved 14 new tax increases this spring that will cost taxpayers there $300 million.
ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern is joining us now. And Richard, stocks move lower for the first time this week.
Haley, you're absolutely right, and modestly lower, I may add, and only the second down day this month. I realize it's only the 9th of June, but basically stocks have moved higher, little by little, moving higher. Today, quite surprisingly, the strongest group were utilities. A lot of that reasoning, of course, is utilities pay good dividends. People are looking for alternatives to money market funds, which are paying almost nothing, and utilities historically have been very safe. So we'll see how that works. But an unusual development today, the utilities led the market. So let's take a look at the market that didn't do much of anything. There you see the Dow, which had been down 89 points at the low of the day, finished with a loss of just under 20 points, 0.1%, closing at 17,985.19 on volume of 686 million shares. The Nasdaq moved lower as well, 0.3%, down 16 points at 4,958.62. Excuse me, that on a volume of 1,809 million shares. And a clean sweep for the down arrows. The S&P down 3.5 points, down just about 0.2% at 2,115.48. Well, with a name like Smuckers, it's got to be good. I'm sure you remember that tagline, and Smuckers has really been knocking the ball out of the park. The company announced much better than expected quarterly earnings, said revenues had increased as well, and projected that going forward, the company's earnings will continue to grow. Smuckers, by the way, makes a lot more than jams and jellies. They own Jif Peanut Butter, Folgers Coffee, Pillsbury, and Crisco. All of that coming out of the town of Orrville, Ohio. Smucker's stock has been acting very well, and with today's move up almost 8% in one day. That's a lot of jam and jelly and peanut butter. 8%, pretty darn good.
And Richard, we're just below the 18,000 mark on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Can we finish above that tomorrow?
Well, it'll take only 15 points to do it, Scott, and based on most of what we've seen this week with positive momentum, it's certainly a very strong possibility.
Okay, we'll watch for that tomorrow. Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome.
Still to come in your Suncoast News, the start of summer break. The last day of school has most teachers and students celebrating, but for some in Manatee County today marks the end of an era.
And later in Health Smart, the impact of those popular ads with pop stars endorsing unhealthy food and drinks.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford because Sarasota Ford guarantees you our lowest price on every new Ford every day. Save on America's best-selling truck 39 years running, the Ford F-150, Fusions, Escapes, over 800 vehicles on site or online, all on sale. Buy with 0% for 60 months. And now get up to 2,000 trade assistance. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Did you hear? All Children's Hospital is now Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital.
There's a lot to a name,
especially when that name is a world leader in healthcare.
We still deliver the same compassion we provided for 90 years.
Plus the excellence you expect from Johns Hopkins.
Together we can conquer the biggest challenges and offer your child the very best care.
When it comes to kids, choose Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Trustco Bank has hometown checking, free mobile app, no monthly fees, and free use of over 55,000 ATMs worldwide. Are you happy with your bank? Go to TrustcoBank.com for details.
Your hometown bank, Trustco.
Member FDIC.
Pomero Shop Furniture. After 66 years in Sarasota, we're still the leader in hard-to-find and custom-made furniture. We have literally thousands of fabrics and patterns to choose from, and our free in-home design consultation will help you create rooms in your home specific to your unique style. Our inventory changes daily, so come in today to see what's new. Plus, anything in our showroom can be part of your home the very next day. Pomero Shop Furniture, now with 3 locations.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
It's the last day of school in Manatee County.
But for some students and staff, today marks a more historic event. It's the beginning of the decommissioning process for one popular elementary school. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates has more.
For the last 58 years, students have been attending Orange Ridge Bullock Elementary. But Thursday marks the last time that parents will have to go through the pickup line and leave these gates.
School's out. For most kids, that means summer vacation and time to celebrate. But for kids at Orange Ridge Bullock Elementary, this summer is bittersweet.
I'm not that excited. Kind of sad because I don't want to leave this school. I've been here for a long time.
3rd grader Alex Berry says he spent all of his life at Orange Ridge Bullock Elementary, and he's not happy with Manatee County School District's decision to close his school because he can't imagine a school being better than his.
It's great. I mean, I love coming over here. Best school I can ever get.
And he's not alone in his thoughts.
Everybody who works here are going to be sad because, it's an incredible school here.
But the decision to close the 58-year-old school was a tough one. District officials say the school is in a floodplain and it needs several other major repairs. And with improvement costs mounting and other area schools under capacity, they said the best option was shutting its doors.
It's very sad. I've already cried a few times.
For second-grade teacher Noemi Hall, the school's closure also shuts the door on part of her childhood.
This school is just very special to me because I actually attended here when I was little. Yes, so then I came back as a teacher. And my daughter is also here. She's in kindergarten.
Over and over, teachers and students expressed a love for their school, saying they built a special community that will always have a place in their heart.
Because I'm going to miss my friends and because this has been my school.
Many of the kids from Orange Ridge Bullock Elementary will be transferred to Rogers Garden. Bobeth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Bobeth. Well, this hurricane season started with a bang, with Tropical Storm Colin dumping heavy winds and rain on the Suncoast.
ABC 7's Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan joins us now live from Longboat Key at a hurricane seminar. Really good timing out there, Bob.
Yeah, 13th annual. To tell you the truth, I've been to a lot of them. I think like 10 out of the 13 over the years. And it's always a very well-attended event because, why? We're a barrier island here on Longboat Key, and you really have to have a plan if you live out here. And they're going through all of it. I'm going to be talking here in just 3 minutes. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to be up there talking a little bit about the weather. How are you? Some people enjoying it. Beautiful day today. I'll be up there in just a little bit. Let's go look at the viewer photos and show you what's happening. We had a lot of moisture around earlier today, and that moisture caused some clouds around in the morning. It looks like the cows were enjoying it in Terracea. We are looking at a lot of rainfall moving to the east right now. All the people waiting for me, wondering what I'm doing. I'm doing the weather, you guys, so I'll be with you in a minute. Some heavier showers and storms off in the Gulf of Mexico. It's been a very wet couple of days as a result of a trough of low pressure left behind from Tropical Storm Colin. This trough will stay with us tomorrow, so we can expect more showers and storms, some of which could be heavy and bring us some heavy rainfall. We are seeing flooding already into our interior counties as a result of the heavy rain over the past couple of days. In fact, yesterday we had more rain into DeSoto and Hardee counties than we saw with Colin. And that's just simply a result of the heavy moisture that's still remaining. 87 degrees right now at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. It's hot in Tallahassee at 95. Temperatures into the mid-80s. Where it's rained, though, it's cool. That's one of the benefits of those afternoon showers. Arcadia now at 78 degrees. From the future cast, you can see this one not depicting much rain, but it also did not initialize with showers off into the Gulf. So we are not looking at this to be that accurate, but I have a pretty good chance we'll have showers and thunderstorms anytime during the day, most numerous in the afternoon. And unfortunately, most of that rain will be inland areas where they've already had in excess of 10 inches of rain over the past several days. Temperatures around the U.S. much cooler over the Northeast. Boston at 67, 68 in Toronto. It's 72 now in Cleveland and 90 in Kansas City. And the tides are on your screen. High tide will come at 6:44. And yes, there will be some thunderstorms around. Some of those storms could be strong. Sunset will be at 8:24. And as far as the winds go, for boaters, scattered storms, southeast winds turn to the southwest at around 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be just about 2 feet or less. Water temperature at 86 degrees. And as far as the forecast goes, tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy skies, muggy conditions too, lows into the upper 70s. And then for tomorrow, flooding concerns. Yes, indeed, mostly cloudy, more storms, 87 for your high. So still warm and still muggy. And the extended forecast is calling for a good chance for showers and storms over the next 2 days, and it looks like we will see a 60% chance of rain with highs into the upper 80s. And now joining me live is Paul Desi. Paul, you kind of put this together. A lot of folks turning out today. Important to have a plan.
Right, it's very important to have a plan. That's what we want to do with letting these people know here on Longboat Key that they have to have a plan, and when the officials tell you to evacuate, you evacuate.
That's right. An important point there to make too. And you've got some big hitters here: Ed McCrane, Don Hermy, Dan Noah from all over the place. A lot of people here as well.
That's right. We were able to get these guys to come over and help us out. We got Tasha Carter from the state of Florida. She's here to help us through, and we're just glad to have everybody here.
Well, let's hope it's not a very active season like it seems to have started. I know that the meteorological aspect of it does not mean that there's going to be more storms, but when you have an early start to the season. So that's some good news, comforting at least, and hopefully we don't have anything like we had. We'll have much more on this. I'm going to go talk a little bit. We'll be back with you with the weather in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. Now to Suncoast Traffic Watch, and we have an incident on the interstate in the southbound lane south of Venice as you're approaching Northport. Traffic is backed up in the southbound lanes of I-75. This is near the Sumter Boulevard exit. The lanes are blocked is what I'm seeing on FHP right now. Don't know if there was a crash or something happened there, but that is going to a big backup, and you may want to avoid that area if at all possible. Haley?
Thank you, Scott. In Health News tonight, a new study on immunotherapy for head and neck cancers finds that the treatment doubled the overall survival and improved quality of life with fewer side effects in the treatment of rapidly progressing forms of these cancers. The clinical trial by University of Pittsburgh Cancer Institutes was stopped early to allow patients in the comparison group to receive this new drug. That's how successful it was. Nivolumab, brand name Opdivo, is an immunotherapy drug. This class of drugs enables the body's immune system to destroy cancer cells. In the study, this drug doubled the number of patients whose tumors shrank and the numbers whose diseases had not progressed after 6 months of treatment. It may seem eating a high-fat diet would tip the scale upward, but a new study out of the University of Barcelona suggests that might not be the case. Actually, eating more of certain types of fats may help move the scale in the other direction. Men and women in the study who followed a high-fat Mediterranean diet that was either rich in olive oil or nuts lost more weight and reduced their waist circumference more than the people in the study who were simply instructed to reduce their fat intake. The study author believes the benefits of the Mediterranean diet can be beneficial to people of all ages. Almost every food or drink a music celebrity endorses and promotes through ads is unhealthy, according to a new study from NYU researchers. It was published in the journal Pediatrics. The most common foods and drinks endorsed by musicians were soda, sugary drinks, fast food, and sweets. The researchers assessed the nutritional makeup of the products, and of the 26 food products in the ads, 81% were, quote, nutrient poor. Researchers are concerned because teens are seeing a lot of these ads, and they are associated with obesity and childhood diabetes. Coming up next, a Florida man accused of attempting to kidnap a teenager in a store goes in front of a judge. Plus, a traffic stop with a happy ending for a soldier's mother in Georgia.
ABC 7 News at 7 weeknights.
Are you one of the millions of Americans suffering from chronic knee pain? Have you been told knee replacement surgery is your only option? Then call now to see if you qualify for a breakthrough all-natural treatment for knee pain relief. By using an FDA-approved product that replenishes the lubricant in your joints, a cushioning layer is created, allowing you to move smoothly and pain-free. This treatment is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. Call now and get your mobility back.
You know what scares me? No electricity. Yeah, when this magical box suddenly stops working, I call the pros at Mr. Sparky and they send a superhero to save the day. How's it going, Pablo?
It's going great, Mike.
Pablo possesses amazing skill. He can perform incredible feats at blinding speed. Superhero!
Couldn't have done it without you.
Modest, too.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Just to be clear, I don't live here.
Need a mortgage? Compare and save. Trustco Bank offers a variety of low-cost mortgages that are right for you with friendly personal service. That's made Trustco one of the area's top mortgage lenders. Visit TrustcoBank.com for details.
Your hometown bank, Trustco.
Equal housing lender.
College is the best starting line a Florida student could have. Since earning my degree at the University of Florida, I've gone on to be a NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Rookie of the Year and a team owner in the NASCAR K&N Pro Series. Thanks to the Florida Lottery, many more students will be off to the races with a brighter future. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident. And it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
Pomero Shop Furniture. After 66 years in Sarasota, we're still the leader in hard-to-find and custom-made furniture. We have literally thousands of fabrics and patterns to choose from, and our free in-home design consultation will help you create rooms in your home specific to your unique style. Our inventory changes daily, so come in today to see what's new. Plus, anything in our showroom can be part of your home the very next day. Pomero Shop Furniture, now with 3 locations.
A man caught on camera attempting to abduct a young teenager from a Florida store is in court today.
Citrus County deputies were called after a man tried to grab a 13-year-old girl at a Dollar General right in front of her mother and other shoppers. Surveillance video shows Craig Bonello dragging the girl through the store as her mother tried to fight him off. An off-duty deputy stopped Bonello from running away. He's been arrested multiple times in the past. Police in Palm Beach Gardens are looking for pranksters caught on camera knocking down a food bank display. The video shows one man using his cell phone to record this while the other man is diving into the structure of these cans. As it falls right there, both men run into sacks and then out to the parking lot. The can structure was designed by the Corradino Group, and it took months to design. It was placed in the mall to raise awareness of childhood hunger. About 500 cans were damaged and may not be able to be given to the food bank. The mall says it will make a donation to the food bank when an arrest is made.
Police pull over a Georgia mother on her way to volunteer at a summer feeding program for children, but the traffic stop turned out to be an elaborate surprise. Take a look. Her son, Army Staff Sergeant Solomon Robinson, just returned from Iraq. He coordinated with the West Point Police Department to surprise his mom. An officer pulled her over, asking her if she was involved in an accident. He then asked her to step out of the car to inspect some damage, and that's when her son jumped in.
I found a little scratch on her car, and I said, "You see that right there? That they reported that there was a little bit of damage." She said, "Well, that's been on there for a while." Okay, well, my partner's going to bring your license back in just a second. So. Yes, sir. Okay, so hold on for a minute.
I think she's happy.
I think a little bit.
Robinson has just 2 weeks before he must return to Iraq for another year, but he says he's grateful for the time he has at home with family. Well done.
Yes, best reaction ever. A little boy in Louisiana was caught on a homeowner's security camera doing something sweet, running up to sneak a hug from their dog. The owner posted this adorable video on Facebook trying to figure out who the kid was. Turns out it is their neighbor's son, whose own dog died last year. Aw, how cute. The little boy now has the owner's permission to stop by anytime for puppy love. The family has since posted a few selfies of the boy with his new best buddy. So cute. He thought he was, doing something bad, but really he was doing something good. That is very sweet.
Very nice. Best friends.
Best friends. Well, still to come on your Suncoast News, the future of a closed golf course in Northport.
The Sable Trace Golf and Country Club may come back to life thanks to a company in Tampa. That story next.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Did you know you can make an instant harness by simply wrapping the leash around your dog's chest and up through their collar? Contact Canine Corral today about a no-pull harness that will make you smile. Canine Corral, where the love is.
The home at 19 Walker Court. The agent. The rolling of sleeves. The look over. The look under. The application of dirt under fingernails. Turning over every rock, turning over every chimney, checking the nooks, checking the crannies, checking the walls, the floors, the gutters, the doors, finding the flaw, calling the specialist, fixing it, cleaning it, prepping it, painting it, listing it, showing it, selling it. The sign of a RE/MAX agent.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried, Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Trustco Bank has Hometown Checking, free mobile app, no monthly fees, and free use of over 55,000 ATMs worldwide. Are you happy with your bank? Go to TrustcoBank.com for details.
Your hometown bank, Trustco.
Member FDIC.
Pomero Shop Furniture. After 66 years in Sarasota, we're still the leader in hard-to-find and custom-made furniture. We have literally thousands of fabrics and patterns to choose from, and our free in-home design consultation will help you create rooms in your home specific to your unique style. Our inventory changes daily, so come in today to see what's new. Plus, anything in our showroom can be part of your home the very next day. Pomero Shop Furniture, now with 3 locations.